Hey guys, what's going on? Joel Tavares here. You're watching DualShockers TV on DualShockers.com. We're here at the Jane Hotel in Chelsea, part of Manhattan. We just had a chance to check out Dishonored 2, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit, basically about the 5 most important things about Dishonored 2. So the first thing to know about Dishonored 2 is that endings are not as binary. Well, that's at least how creative director Harvey Smith described it to us in a Q&A session we had earlier. See, some of the feedback they had gotten from the first game was that, it all depended, you killed X amount of people, so that's going to give you this terrible ending. Well, things are a little bit different, because now you might have a level or two where you go on what feels like this murderous rampage where you're taking out everybody on the stage, but if you're taking out characters that don't negatively impact the world or the society around them, they might not negatively impact your ending per se. Number 2 is the non-lethal combat. So again, in Dishonored, yes, you can play as stealthily as you want, but there were times where you would be kind of forced to fisticuffs. Well, what they did with Dishonored 2 is that you can actually work the entire way through the game, not kill any person, but they've also made it so that all the attacks throughout the game, so even things like the sliding stealth kill, there's a different variation of it that'll actually have to let you clear a section without having to stealth kill the person, maybe just name them, put them down, and you can move on. Number 3 is the game's characters. Yes, you could still play as Corvo, but now we also have his daughter Emily, because the game does take place 15 years in the future. But one of the cool things about it is that even though the experience is going to be pretty much, the same, what they have done is kind of change the other characters' dialogue and how the world and the rest of society and maybe your enemies interact with you throughout your story. And that's something that I saw as soon as we played the first level that we checked out just earlier. Number 4, and we could talk about the 4 different difficulty modes. So there's easy, normal, hard, and very hard. Now, the game's creative director Harvey Smith did say if you're going to play it on very hard, you probably played Dishonored a couple times before that. But if you want the extra challenge, there's also a no powers mode, which will give you the ability of basically going all fisticuffs throughout the entire game without the assistance of any kind of magic or teleporting across the room or shooting magical abilities out of your hands. That's all gone. It's just hand-to-hand combat. Now, one cool thing though is that they actually had to partner closely with the level design team, because they had to make sure that every part of the map was accessible for those who decide to go and play on this mode and still get an over-the-top experience with it. 5. The game will take you back to Dunwall, but it won't be for long, as most of the game will take you back to Karnaca. So yes, you'll still be a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city, but it'll be a new city for you to explore. So now I do want to add that, with the gameplay that we've had earlier, it was about 45 minutes. Everything that we saw was amazing, given we were playing on some really nice PCs, but this game is gorgeous. So hats off to Bethesda. We're really looking forward to this one. Everything is looking solid. This one's shaping up to be a real winner once again. Dishonored kind of surprised some folks earlier on, kind of a sleeper hit. Dishonored 2 is looking really, really good. So please stay tuned for more, as we'll have everything related to Dishonored 2 leading up to its launch. Thanks for watching.